Right. Welcome back to the Drifter series. My normal little chat. I will carry on doing this metals. It'll be about all I'll do today. I have already done quite a bit off camera, so we only haven't got much left to do. And I've been picking the bales up by hand and shoving them in that trailer. You can just see down there on the back of the Ursus. So without further ado, shall we get started? That seems to be a bit slow going. I don't know if I've got a problem here. No, it makes no difference whether I use keyboard or pedals. Oh, well, we'll see if it speeds up as we're going downhill. Fun could be when we come to take the bales away, but we seem to be running okay, so we'll leave well alone. Right, well, we've been here quite a while now. I was in the autumn, I think it's the autumn I came here. We'll be here about a year then, I think. I know I didn't come here. I can't remember now. It just seemed to be so long here. There's nothing to do. Nothing seemed to be working well. Now loneliness is the worst of it. I'm going to have to swing around a bit more than this. We'll take some of this out here. This is flaming slow. Mind you, we are almost maximum speed for... That's better. We were maximum... Oh! Don't know what I hit that. One of the reasons I'd actually cleared some of these bales up. Let's hope we're still working. Oh yeah, we're picking up. We'll keep on the wind roll. This isn't too bad a little job actually. And there's a lot of bales, but they're all very small, about 500 litres, so it's not a lot to them. Yeah, 4 to 500 litres. Yeah, or possibly 450. I can't make up my mind. It's what being on your own does to you after a while. Your mind starts to wander, and mine's been wandering for years, and we might be hitting problems can't this hill. I think we better drop down some gears. There's more of a slope on this field than you think for. Right, there's a lot of fields around here. When you look at the mountains on the outside, they're marvellous. We've got this relatively flat, fertile bit in the middle. If any of the other farmers were to learn of this, they'd soon be here trying to take over. Which would actually be quite good for me. I might be able to escape then. And we'll try and finish off the main wind rolls with this. just go up through the gears. Will be take some of these out. I don't think we've got about run top ratio, top gears, or top range, top gears up here somehow. I could be wrong, of course. It has been known. Yeah, we drop revs quite a bit. If it holds this way, we go with it. It's not my equipment, or is it? We're just. But you're seeing here is someone who is probably slowly losing their mind of what little mind they had. And I know that will ring a bell with a few people who know me, or no more likely who knew me. We're going to have to drop ratios here. We've got to drive this thing, that's the secret. No, we're not hitting maximum revs now. Or are we? No, 17. Let's try to have another ratio. Another gear. That's better. We'll come onto the flat ground so we can let her rip a bit. Right, to come out of character. Oh, I do hate that. It's my biggest single bugbear with farming sim when I'm trying to do something like this is you get going nicely and you get one of those great demand things or a sale comes up and it stops everything unless you're using automation. If I'm using AI, no problem. But I wish they wouldn't do it. Oh, put something on the screen for sure, but not in the centre, right near line of sight. But man, they don't stop the flaming action. Oh, sorry, that's my little rant for the day. But that's been getting it's been getting at me for quite a while, that particular bug, and they did say on one of the patches they'd stopped it. But news for you, Giants, it's still happening, and it's still as annoying as it ever was. Well, I think we're just about done here now. We've got a few odds and ends, and look at the time. We will pick those. We will try and pick some of this up. We didn't rate this very well here. I don't think looking at this we rate it at all. But we can pick the bits and pieces up. Now, what's else I was going to say until that flaming thing flashed on the screen, and it's gone now. Oh yes. I'm going to go forward another period, and hopefully we will get to the next lot of harvest. Or I'll keep going forward, I think, off screen until we get to the next piece of harvest. So you can see how the corn picker works. I have used it, but not on here, and I think I've got a forage harvester too I can use. So we're going to have a go with those two pieces. I think I'll bet the last person's still using what's on the silver screen, as we used to call it. Well, that used to be when pictures or movies or cinema was black and white, and the screen did look silver. Right, I'm just gonna stop here. For one very good reason, I want to move this out of the way. I think we're just about done all we're going to do here now. One more pass back, I reckon. This uses quite a bit of power, this sort of thing. That's why I wanted to use the John Deere, but the bales are not compatible with the storage I got. I could, of course, went into XML and attempted to change it all, but I think that's for someone a bit brighter than myself. But of course, a lot of the SOB stuff, which the John Deere was made quite a while ago by SOB, and I think it was made to coincide with the first patch. That gives you some idea how old it is. Come this side of it. Make up your mind which side you're going. Yeah, we'll just do this then. We're just do round this edge here. We're just about done now, I think. Don't think we'll get much more. Yeah, I think this will do. We'll just I'll turn this off. Oh, words. Just try and get another aisle out of that. I thought we'd done. Oh, we've got a little bit here. We've done what, a lot, another 20, I think. That looks like it's 450. I thought there was some there, but there couldn't have been. Oh. Don't let it stall. And we're right on stall limit. Oh, we are trying to go straight up the side of the hill now. And this is definitely not made for that. Come on, pick up the rest of it. Not 450, up to 455. Let's still wanting more. Oh, let's try this bit here. No, I thought this was going to be a very short one, but I think it's going to be a bit longer than I anticipated. And I've actually been quite good. I've opened myself up to do a lot of slightly risque things. I'm stopping myself in time. I need this up for this. Let's pick up. Yeah. Why unload baler? Fold baler. Should be this one. Yep, we can get rid of this now. Take this off the side of the field, and we'll walk back and pick this up later. But all I'm going to do now is the task of going round, and this is separate. A friend of mine, Doc, or Dirty Tractor Doctor, knows full well what to do as he's. Oh, better. That's better. Missed turn them off. Must have hit them not quite hard enough. Right, here we go. This is an Ursus day, and we have now got my favourite one. This old boy. Let's get into the seat. And we're not even going to attempt to go up too high gears on this. This is going to be a lot of me running backwards and forwards with bales in me sticky little paws. Not switching the engine off, because once as you know, it takes a while for it to come on. Now I did try this with the silage sides up on this trailer. As you know, this trailer here, it's very convertible to just about everything. And I could have used it as a bale trailer, but not with these bales. They don't really like them a lot. We just go around there, pick on. Might as well drive up to that one. They're getting a little bit further away. Find it. But it had great difficulty with it full with the silage sides of getting up the hill, so I decided that we wouldn't bother with that. Now I hope I'm not going too far in there. And I'm hoping I can get what we've got left here on one load, but that's not a certainty, I'm afraid. Let's have a look in here. Oh, good. I do. Just sort them out a little bit. There we go. Oh, this is that power of this thing. The sheer unadulterated brake horsepower. Now, not everybody's cup of tea, this type of big single-cylinder two-stroke diesel engine, but I love them. It's able to count every foreign stroke, and you can. I'll also take this one. I don't think we've got too many more left here to take. I'm trying hard not to bang my mouse on my desk, but I'm afraid I do, so I'm sorry about that. Not as sorry as the mouse is. Expensive mouse, and all I do is bang it against the side. Let's see if we can get. Some more of these in there. Now, where's the next lot? Around here. And we're just going. We empty it off, and I'm cheating emptying it off. I'm using that GTX modding and LS modding company. The full title was GTX from LS modding company. I think the correct way I put it. HD bale shed. It works perfectly with these bales, and I'm getting quite a few in there. There might be two lots here. I will keep going in there and trying to level them off a bit. I'll get these two here. I'm trying to put them all in the front. Fill that right up first. But just drop them in here. But I remember good mate Species doing this too, and the trailer he was using was not a patch as well made as this one. They were poking through the sides, and this one, oh, I thought I'd just kick one out. This one they're not poking through the sides, which is good. Oh. My gear shift went up right. I head didn't put it into gear. Next bit of drive's gonna be fun. We've got to be going up the hill. Good job this thing sips juice, it doesn't actually gulp it. Because you wouldn't want to keep this thing around, but it's what they used to do in the field, especially on these type of engines. They were such a pain to start. I think we might almost be there for this one. Oh, not quite. I've got room. Trying to just level them in there a bit, but the trouble is with the physics on bales, although it's a big improvement over 13, it's still not great. Especially as you can, the little trick for you, if you're using more realistic, you turn a bale trailer over and your game extension on, just turn your strength up to something like full. And just grab one of the bales which you leave attached to the trailer. That's all you need to do, and you can actually lift the trailer up. And I have actually on and off screen saved right at the trailer full of bales just by grabbing a hold of one of the bales on the trailer. Superman, mate. Not quite what my wife calls me. I think it's super idiot. I'm not 100% certain. I think what we'd do is we get what we can from here, then take these, put these back, and come back for the rest. I think we're just on there now. Wherever there is. That's another little satisfying job. It's surprisingly enough, it's like a little mini game its own. I think we'll call it. We will strap them in because I don't really want these things coming out. Going downhill so we can give it a bit of welly. No, we don't give it too much welly because this will be top heavy. Now we've got another good load here. For the last load, if we might just put the sides back on again. They're in top gear. Let her really roll. 11 mile an hour. Wowee. And with this little bit of weight on here, it soon slows you down again. In fact, we soon have to think about going down through the gearbox to take on this climb coming up. I think third. We're trying third. Not even certain we do that. When I asked, just can you all just get out and push? Listen to that engine now. Really struggling. down to second. Flat out in second. And you can see all the fields we've got to do, and it's going to be a lot of them still left. Now I don't know if we can actually climb this bit in third. In theory you should be able to, but in practice maybe not. I think what I'm going to do is, I haven't got too much to talk about on this one, I realise, but you will have seen the whole process that I've done on this, and I will finish this up off screen and then spend time off screen getting us round to next bit of harvest. No, we should be able to let this rock and roll now. As you can see, we've got bales now in this barn, and this is auto unload barn or load barn. I will just take the straps off, but there's no need to do that either. You just drive in nice and close here. I think they're all, looks like they're all gone, and we just come out, and you can see what we've got in there now. There's 67 bales in there, and that we've still got space for a lot yet, and there's 31,000 litres of hay in there. Right, I'm going to get my screenshot from here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. And I think this will do nicely. Any questions, queries, comments or anything else, feel free to ask or post in your reminiscences. I wish I didn't start to say that now. Of farming life. I'm always interested in reading them. I try and reply to every comment. But that is me and saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.